It's time for another edition of the PulseWave Report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we make available to our traders each and every trading day. All right, so I ghosted you this morning because I had so much going on and I was not able to do a report this morning. I have to admit that, let's see here. This is a situation where we're looking at Take Back Friday. That's number one. Tomorrow is Take Back Friday. So typically what that means is if the market's been up all week, it'll be down tomorrow on profit taking. If it's been down all week, then it'll be up tomorrow on profit taking. But that is not always the case. So without further ado, let's jump into the charts. I owe you a one, so I'm going to make it up to you. We're going to go over quite a few charts today, and we're going to see what's going on. All right, so the first one here is gold futures, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first one that we're going to take a look at. All right, so as you can see here, we're in a bear market still in gold. The bulls were able to take it up to the trend line resistance, and then the bears knocked it back down. So I was afraid of that. I was concerned that that was going to happen, that the bears would come in here and smack this thing back down again. And that's exactly what is happening. The bears are exerting their influence over this market. This right here is your first leg. Here's the crash alert here. Got the rally alert, got the upside production, and I think we're about to get another crash alert here shortly. We'll see if I'm correct in that. But this is looking rather bearish for gold right now. You can only take what the market gives you. All right, next up we got Litecoin, ladies and gentlemen. So here's what you got. You have a inside day. This is a narrow range inside day. You didn't take out the previous bars, highs, or lows, and you still have this bullish pointer here. I think Litecoin is probably going to go ahead and try to break out over the weekend. So we'll see about that. But right now, the bulls still have it. Here's the last pulse wave buy signal. And then here's all the upside production that followed. As you can see here on the charts, the red down arrows are sell signals from the system, and the green up arrows are buy signals from the system. Just by looking here, you can see all the opportunities you would have had to have made money in this market. And it's like that on every chart that we look at. Next one is the XRP Ripple. Let's go ahead and get that queued up here. All right, so this one's in a bull market now. This is a nice old jolly pointer we got. Here's the last buy signal here. Here's all the upside production that followed. And I think we're going to gun for the highs here. So this one looks like the bulls have it, and we'll see if they can keep this moving over the weekend. Next up is the ZRX. Let's get that one queued up here. All right, so this one is also in the bull market. We have a fresh rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Just like I mentioned to you yesterday with this crash alert here, I said it looks like we may come down and fill this gap here. I said, and I was comparing all the last crash alerts. So this one flip-flop, so it looks like the market wants to break out and run. So like I said, I think this one, at some point, though, does have to come down and deal with the gap. But for right now, it wants to do what it wants to do. And then again, I just thought about something. Okay, on the cryptos, you guys, on the crypto reports, in case I forget, I'm going to tell you guys now so you can, bring it up to me in case I forget. All right. For these crypto reports, with the exception of the Bitcoin Futures Composite Index. That's the only exception. Any crypto report you see me show you that has a gap in it, ignore it. I forgot about that because of the way that their Friday goes and the way that I compute the data. Any gap on here is no reflection of a true gap in the market. I forgot to mention that to you guys. So there's no gap. This thing can continue to roll. So pardon me on that. I totally forgot that. But that is a rule, okay? Any crypto chart you see me using here in the system on the algo charts, you can ignore. But that only goes for the crypto charts. It does not go for the Bitcoin futures composite index chart. Any gap on there is a real gap. Okay. All right. Next one we have here is NVIDIA. Okay. So as you can see here, the last signal we got was a buy signal back here on January 28th. And here's all the upside production that followed. This one is still breaking out. One thing to keep in mind, anything that can be known or that is already known in these markets have already been factored into the price. All right. If it's something bad, obviously the market doesn't care. If it's something good, obviously this is a reflection of the market liking it a lot. So as we are looking at this, we are in a bull market, the beginning stages of a bull run. And here's a little bull right here. All right. So we'll see if they can continue to make this thing run up. But the next upside target right now is around 620 to 630. So this one is looking like it definitely wants to get out and run. All right. So if you're long this market, definitely you're going to want to pop your way through it. That's what the price trigger reports are for. All right. If a market is generally pulse waving, then you're going to ride it, because we don't know how long a trend will last or when a trend will end. So you try to ride it for all that it's worth. Sometimes you can get a good run out of it. Other times you cannot. Sometimes trends only last for a day. And so you have no way of knowing how long the trend will last. Okay, this next one here is ticker GNSS on the equity side. It's Genesis. All right, so we have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading on this one. This one's been flip-flopping up here around these highs. The market's trying to make its mind up. Does it want to top out here, or does it want to give things another go? You still have the complexion of a bull market. So right now, we got to take what the market's giving us, and the signal we got is a buy signal for tomorrow. We have a rally alert. I see you, Tony, in the live chat. I just added this one to the dashboard. Okay, so it will be on the next report. Okay, it has been added to the dashboard. As a matter of fact, also for you, Loco, I see you in the live chat, and I have queued those up. We will be going over them. And I noticed that I added all three of them. I just added those two, so you'll see those on the Australian report on the next report. All right. So I took care of you, Tony, and I took care of you, Loco. I got both of y'all covered. All right. Okay, let's move on here. The next one we got up here is Facebook. All right, so let's queue this one up. All right. All right, so Facebook is now in no man's land. It's neutral. Okay, but we have a crash alert for tomorrow. I thought that this was going to happen, and I was right. I was right. We have that crash alert for tomorrow. I think this one's going to drop heavy. So I think we have the potential to drop anywhere down somewhere between 255 and 245. So yeah, I think this one is it's just about to go back down again. So take caution when the crash alert for Facebook tomorrow. All right, let's go ahead and queue up Tesla. All right, so Tesla still has a complexion of a bull market, but it has ceased trending. It got into a corrective state. Now we have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. So this rally alert could possibly take this stock to $900. Yeah, man. So be ready, you guys. Looks like we put in a little bottom here, and this thing wants to try to run. So be ready. All right, follow the reports, and you'll be all right. The next one here is Bed Bath & Beyond. Let's go ahead and queue this one up. All right. So we have a crash alert for tomorrow's trading here. This one's flip-flopping around the support zone. We did come up and fill this gap, close the gap. So now it's trying to make its mind what it wants to do, but it's just flat lining up here. That's why you're neutral, hence the ticking time bomb on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. So crash alert for tomorrow. We'll see if we get any follow through. You're already right here, playing with the trend line. If you do get downside production, I'm looking more so to the top of the Kumo cloud, somewhere between 21 and 20. All right. All right. Next up, I told you we're going to keep on tracking GameStop. All right. This one is also all of these that I'm doing tonight are already on the dashboard. So and the new ones I just added, you'll see on the next report. All right. So this one we came into today with a rally alert. We got no upside production at all. So it's still under the auspices of the rally alert for tomorrow. So we'll see if they try to break this one out, or is it going to succumb to the selling pressure once again. You do see the elongated weekly trend momentum reading looking a little bearish. All right. Okay, next one here you got is AMC. Let's go ahead and cue this up. All right, crash alert for this one as well. All right, we had the rally alert coming into today. We got no production on that. The market flip-flop now to a crash alert, and you got this bearish momentum kicking in. So that's what's up. All right, so let's see what they're going to do with this AMC. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's going to, come down here and fill this last gap right here before it goes back up. I don't know. But right now, it looks like it is succumbing to the selling pressure. So if you are long AMC, follow the reports, man. Follow the reports. That's all I can tell you. All right, the next one here is TLRY. All right, let's go and cue this one up. The ticker is TLRY. All right, this one has fallen from grace. We now closed two gaps. All right. Here is a crash alert for tomorrow's trading. The trend line between 15 and 20 is the initial target on this one. Next up, we got the NASDAQ 100 futures. Let's go ahead and get this one queued up correctly. All right, so this one is in that bull market. It just won't quit. And right now, the bulls still have it. The last alert we had was this rally alert here, and the market went straight on up. So until this one pulls back, it ain't gonna. Next one up is Link. Here's that chain link. Let's go ahead and get that queued up for you guys here. All right, so this one's been waffling, flip-flopping all over the place. We got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on the chain link. So definitely follow your reports on that one. Next one here, this is for our Aussie family. All right, this one here is IVR Invesco. I'm sorry, no, this is not the right one. This is not the right one. This is the Invesco Mortgage Capital REIT. I pulled up the wrong one, but anyone who cares about it, I'll just do it since I have it up here. This came, we had this crash alert. We finally got some downside production on this one before the back and fill. The trend line support around the $3.50 level is the initial target on that one. And you're still in a bullish configuration overall. I think the market is going to come up here and take out this bullish pointer. It's not a major pointer, but it's a bullish pointer nonetheless. So eyes and ears open on that one. All right. Let's go now to BBX for our Aussie family. Here's BBX. All right. This one is BBX Minerals. We have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading on the BBX. The trend line overhead resistance around that 31-cent marker, 30 to 31 cent, is the initial target on this one, followed by the top of the Kumo cloud at 38 cents. All right, the next one we got up here. This is the real IVR for my Aussie folks. Let's go ahead and pull this one up. This is investigator resources. All right, so this one has been under the crash alert. Here was the initial alert here. Here's the downside production with a bearish pointer. I think the market wants to take this down to the trend line support around 0.075. So yeah, and then the next target will be to drop below 70. So yeah, this one's definitely the bears got it for now. All right, next up we got another one for our Aussie family. This one is MKR. This is Manuka Resources. All right, so you can see the last signal was this crash alert on February the 10th, and here's the downside production that has followed. Trend line support is the initial target on this one, and that's going to be around 43, between 43 and 41, I want to say, somewhere around there. All right, the next one here, we already did. This is GNSS. We already did that one with the rally alert for tomorrow. Okay, the next one is the Russell My Hustle. Looking at the futures now. All right, this one came into today with a crash alert. Got a little bit of downside production. Trend line support at 2050 is the initial target on this move if we get into a bona fide correction. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Still in a bull market. Still in a bull market. But it doesn't mean you can't have a correction like you did back here. All right, this was a nice one right here. Very nice correction. Looks like this one may be ready to lead the other indices to the downside. We'll have to watch that one and see. All right, the next thing we have up here now is our silver futures. All right, so this one has also been a little topsy-turvy. As you can see here, we had the crash alert coming into today. We got that downside production. Now this one is threatening to get down to the trend line support area, which will put it around 26. All right, and between 26 and 25.50 is the initial target on this corrective move. The overall configuration is still bullish, still bull market, but as you can see, we're not trending. We don't have higher highs and higher lows. And this is a bullish pointer. So I think after this corrective move, we'll see how much technical damage we get. But I think it wants to come back and take out the bullish pointer once this pullback is completed. All right, the next one is the Australian dollar. Let's go ahead and get this one queued up. All right, so this one has stepped out of the neutral zone and got back into the bullish trending zone. Even without a rally alert, this is one of those anomalies. We have not received a rally alert. So let's talk about what happens in a scenario like this. All right. The reason we have not received one yet is because, technically speaking, this is still within the bear zone. All right, still within the bear zone. If it gets enough energy and kicks out from under that, then we'll get a bona fide rally alert. But sometimes you can have it like this. So the market has stopped falling for now and it's trying to break out. But this could be short-lived, and the system is saying that it's picking up, that we could be having some selling interest to come in and put a cap to this. So you gotta take what the market gives you, right? So you follow the report. The report will let you know about the intraday price inflection points. So if you were short in this market, you already have taken profit and have sidestepped, waiting for your next sell signal, which you have not gotten yet, right? So this is where you are. All right, moving on. The mighty Bitcoin Futures Composite Index has entered the room. All right, so this is what we're looking like on this one. So you got that bullish configuration. You are trending, right? And we flip-flopped here in the last 24 hours. We had a crash alert with no downside production. The market then flipped now to a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading and throughout the weekend. All right. You know what to do. You should be popping your way through these markets, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Don't forget that. You got to pop your way through it. You got to use these stops. You got to manage your open positions. You can't be lazy. All right. Next up, we got the euro dollar. The bears still have it. They've managed to get a little dead cat bounce, getting back up toward the resistance zone at the top of the Kumo cloud, just above trend line support. And we're neutral. All right. We've ceased falling. This is a dead cat bounce retracement, but it looks like this could be taken out by the bears. So we're going to wait and see if the bears pile in on this one. But for right now, the system is saying follow the report and, look to get short again. Basically, that's basically what it's saying. So be prepared. All right. Next up, we got the Dogecoin, the famous Dogecoin this week, famous for its breaking out rallying, flip-flopping here near these highs. You got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support way down yonder is the target. So eyes and ears open on this one, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going to short it, pop your way through it. If you're long, you should probably already be taken out of that long position and setting in cash if you're not going to short it. So crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading and throughout the weekend for the Dogecoin. And the last but not least, we have Ethereum. All right, so here is your Ethereum. Your configuration is bullish. It's trending. It's in a bull market that is trending higher. And the last signal we got was a rally alert back here on the 8th. And here's upside production. Now the market is paused for a minute, but we're still calling this one the higher. I think the next upside target is going to be between 1850 and 1950. All right, so that is the next upside target zone for Ethereum. Let's see if the bulls can make this happen. All right, so that's all I got. Hope everyone enjoys themselves for Take Back Friday tomorrow, and hope everyone has a safe and fun weekend. And you know what it is, PulseWaveTrading.com. Come and learn how to break bread with us, make some money. We got people in the trading room celebrating because they're up 500% this week alone, which is amazing. You don't hear me talk a lot about percentages and things of that nature because I don't like to toot my own horn. I'd rather you toot it for me. You come on over here to PulseWave Trading and you come and see the power of the pulse waves for yourself. And then you let me know how you're doing. I will put this pulse wave report up against any trading methodology, and I guarantee you will see that we top them all. There's nothing like the pulse waves on the planet. That is specifically my thing that took me over 20 years to develop and maintain, and I stand by it. And we got traders from all over the world that will testify to the stunning accuracy of the system. You can see it yourself every night. You see these red arrows and these green arrows. Those are official buy and sell signals taken directly from the report. You tell me. All right, fam. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Smash that like button. Peace.